Hello students, so here we have this very simple problem. Here we are asked to find the length of any side of a square for which the length of its diagonal is 5 centimeter. So the length of the diagonal of a square is 5 centimeter, and diagonal is a line which runs from one vertex to the other vertex of the square from which joins the opposite vertices of a square, and it bisects the square into two halves, and each half is a right triangle, and both right triangle are congruent right triangles. Okay, in other words, their all sides are of same length and their all angles are same, so they are equal in every way. In other words, they are congruent. Okay, so what we have to find here is the length of any side of this square. So to do this, we have two tips. First of all, the length of all sides of a square are equal, and the second tip is to apply the Pythagorean theorem. Is hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus perpendicular square. Okay, so what we do is that we take x as the length of each side of the square, because we know that length of all sides of the square are equal. So that's why x is the length of each side of the square. Now the length of the diagonal is already given, which is 5 centimeter. And what we see here is that actually the diagonal is hypotenuse for both the right triangles, whether it be this right triangle or this right triangle. Okay, it is hypotenuse for both right triangles. So what we do is that we apply a Pythagorean theorem to any of this right triangle to get the value of x, and then we solve for x. Okay, so let's check it. So we have here the value of hypotenuse as 5, so 5 centimeter square. Okay, 5 centimeter square, and equals base square plus perpendicular square. So length of base is x raised to power x square plus x square, and then these both terms are like terms, so they add up to give us 2 into x square, and 5 into 5 is 25, so 25 centimeters square. Now what we do is that we have to divide this 25 with 2. So dividing both sides by 2, we get so 2 and 2 cancels, and 2 into 12.5 is 25. Here we get 12.5 centimeter square equals x square. Now what we do is that we take square root on both sides. So when we take square root on both sides, what we get, we would get the value of x. So let's plug in this value in calculator. So 12.5 root 12.5 is, it is roughly 3.54 centimeter, and you know this square of centimeter will vanish and we will get centimeter because it will also come under the root. So we get x is equal to 3.54 centimeter. So this x for each side is roughly 3.54 centimeter. So here we have all problems solved. Thanks.